Hello, I'm Heather Dawson, and as always, it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start off with our special series on the beautiful city of Claremont. Here's Audra Stafford.
Just 30 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, you'll find the perfect spot for a weekend getaway.
I think people are really surprised that something like this really exists in Southern California. It has a very East Coast feel to it.
It is Claremont, known for its beautiful tree-lined streets and the world-renowned Claremont colleges. But those aren't the only reasons it's been called the best-kept secret in LA.
We're just a little jewel nestled up against the mountains.
Deborah Gonzalez is the owner of On a Mission, one of the many shops you'll find while strolling around Claremont Village.
Every store has its own unique feel to it.
The same goes for the restaurants.
Claremont's a city that has a huge food scene. For a city of 30,000 people, we have over 60-something restaurants.
Along with a variety of places to explore.
We have a great art scene, a great music scene. If you're into hiking, if you're into gardening, we have the great botanical gardens here in Claremont. And if you like performing arts, we have the Candlelight Dinner Theater. It pretty much appeals to everybody.
Whether you're just looking to spend the day or stay for a night or two. DoubleTree by Hilton is one of the two main hotels in Claremont, and it just finished up a $1.3 million renovation.
We basically completed all the guest rooms, brand new carpet, brand new beds, brand new everything.
The DoubleTree's pool is a great place to relax and cool off on a warm Southern California day. And when the sun goes down, the fun picks up at Piano, the dueling piano bar next door. The Packing House is another popular spot for dinner and drinks or a leisurely lunch while exploring Claremont's roots. The College Heights Lemon Packing House is the last visible sign of Claremont's history in the citrus industry.
It does still have that historical tie into the community where it isn't just a box. It's a building with character and with a history.
And just across the street, you'll find the Inland Empire's only boutique hotel, Casa 425.
We have a very unique look to our hotel. We're very small, we have 28 rooms.
And each one has been designed with luxury in mind.
We have Tempur-Pedic beds, we have oversized soaking tubs in all of our rooms, and our rooms face inward towards our beautiful courtyard.
In the evenings, the courtyard is transformed into an outdoor lounge, complete with live music. And for those guests who want to venture out, there's plenty to do within walking distance of the hotel.
You can stay at Hotel Casa 425 and then dine next door at a restaurant. Later that evening, you can go see a movie, grab dessert afterwards. The next day, you can walk over to the colleges, explore the colleges, maybe go to one of the museums over there. So it's a perfect little city for a short getaway.
Bringing you the best of California from Claremont, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Well, it's been featured on hit shows like Bachelor in Paradise. Let's find out why Puerto Vallarta is one of the best destinations to hit over the fall.
Imagine the gentle sounds of the ocean, the warm Mexican sunshine, and the beautiful beaches. Paradise is just a short flight away in gorgeous Puerto Vallarta. You can feel the warmth of beautiful Puerto Vallarta, which is filled with history, yet at the same time is modern, vibrant, and exotic. Discover a destination with relaxing beaches, world-class restaurants, and the latest in ecotourism and extreme adventures. All within an international setting, well known for its charm and hospitality.
I would definitely recommend all my friends and family to come here to Puerto Vallarta because it's awesome. Like, it has a pool, a beach, and even the hotel rooms are amazing.
Historic downtown Puerto Vallarta is a delightful combination of a traditional Mexican seaside town and an artistic cosmopolitan community. Nestled between the Sierra Nevada mountains and the Pacific Ocean, this magical place is internationally recognized for its unique architecture, bohemian atmosphere, winding streets, and friendly people. Discover the magical places, charming hideaways, and alluring attractions that every visitor coming to this lovely Bayside city should experience, like the Playa Los Muertos Pier, the Seaside Boardwalk, and Isla del Rio Quale, a favorite shopping spot for visitors and locals alike. Named a friendliest city by Condé Nast, Puerto Vallarta is truly a world-class tourist destination that has something for everyone.
I love Puerto Vallarta. It's actually my first time here. I'll definitely be coming back, and I think that many more people should come visit. It's beautiful.
And you can experience this amazing beauty too. And remember, Puerto Vallarta, live it to believe it. Bringing you the best of Puerto Vallarta, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
It's the latest anti-aging beauty trend. Gigi Copes introduces us to Dermaflash.
With Dermaflash, it's fuzzy to fabulous in a flash.
From fuzzy to fabulous. Imagine having the most flawless, glowing, radiant skin.
So what Dermaflash does is it creates a flawless canvas for skincare and makeup by removing the oldest layer of dead skin cells and built-up debris, as well as the peach fuzz.
If you want that Hollywood appeal, check out this revolutionary exfoliating device. Dermaflash is everything you've ever dreamed of. In fact, it's so well received by the media.
For the first time ever, this groundbreaking handheld device brings a med spa-inspired exfoliation experience home, gracing magazines in cosmopolitan cities and revolutionizing skincare on runways and red carpets.
Dermaflash is the only device of its kind on the market, offering instant results. A new handheld device that brings the benefits of professional dermaplaning home to you. It's Hollywood's red carpet secret. Celebrities like Jennifer Lopez, Kerry Washington, and Amy Adams are dermaplaning, and as you can see, these stars have the most incredibly gorgeous skin.
Dermaplaning has actually been around for years and years and years, but it's been the well-kept secret of A-lister stars and people that were really in the know. Prior to the invention of Dermaflash, you could only receive a dermaplaning treatment in a medical spa or doctor's office.
Dermaflash is a simple 3-step treatment. This highest level exfoliator is extremely safe, so all women can say goodbye to painful waxing or threading, as Dermaflash keeps your face fuzz-free.
Dermaflash was created for all women, and some people don't even think that they have a lot on their face. Gorgeous young girl, look at what's coming off the surface of her skin. You would never think that she had anything on her face. So what Dermaflash does is it really reveals the radiance that's lying just underneath the surface of your skin. Again, the skin that you want is lying just beneath the skin you'll see. Dermaflash empowers women to take beauty into their own hands because, again, the skin you want is lying just beneath the skin you see. And with Dermaflash, you reveal it instantly. So you are good to glow as soon as you're done with the treatment.
Bringing you the best of California. I'm Gigi Copes for California Life.
And coming up next, the secret to success in business. It's all coming up right here on California Life. Don't go away. Bill Higgs is North Carolina businessman and author who went from humble beginnings in Ohio to becoming the co-founder of one of the most successful engineering firms in the world. And for Bill, his success story is built on a positive outlook that creates a winning business culture. Here's more.
If someone can teach us how to go from $0 to $1 billion, it's Bill Higgs. With sheer optimism and inspiring drive, Bill started out with his 2 co-workers to build Mustang Engineering, a company renowned not just for its efficiency, but also for its winning business culture. An Eagle Scout and a West Point honors grad, Bill served in the Army for 5 years before venturing into the creation of Mustang.
For me, Boy Scouts teaches you team building. West Point was all about there's no I in team. The Army's all about people and building teams and accomplishing missions. And so everything that I had gone through sort of set me up to help my partners build this team.
Bill and his co-workers launched Mustang Engineering on July 20th, 1987. The Mustang name and launch date have their own little stories.
My wife started writing down like car names on the way to work. She's an RN going back and forth to the hospital. So at the next meeting, I brought in a list of car names and Mustang just jumped out at us. We thought, Mustang sounds like a breed apart. And then we picked a start day of July 20th, 1987, which was anniversary of landing a man on the moon. Because we wanted to create a different type of engineering firm, so we called it a moon shop.
Really, Optimist Bill could sell ice cream to an Eskimo with his energy. He proved this when he landed the contract for Metro bus station maintenance facilities in Houston.
They didn't want to hear about an offshore engineering firm. They didn't want to talk to us. They were going to be thinking about lunch. So when we walked in, I took a bag of Snickers bars, and I go over to them, and I put a big one in front of the head of the board, and I said, I don't want you guys thinking about lunch. I want you focusing on Mustang Engineering, because we are going to change how your projects are done. And I just go down the line. I'm putting these big Snickers bars in front of each one of them, telling them about how we're going to take care of them. What the last lady, well, the last person was a lady, and she was 3 months pregnant but not showing it. Give her a Snickers bar, and then I pull out a little one, and here's one for your baby. And she cracked up, and the whole board cracked up.
Even when the economy was down and odds were against them, Bill created a culture at Mustang that was driven by positivity and dedication. Soon enough, Mustangers became successful and happy employees, thriving both professionally and personally.
You know, Mustangers are just, they come to work with their brain turned on. They got a lot of energy. They want to make it happen. They want to get it right the first time. They want to talk to each other and figure out how to do that. And what we realized is that we were creating a culture that was doing it. And so we started changing our focus from building this great project management company to how do we build this culture, because that culture actually then delivers really great projects.
And others wanted to follow the Mustang way.
People would pull us aside at a Christmas party and say, my spouse is different since they came to Mustang. They're happier when they get up in the morning. They're happier when they come home. They're engaging with the kids. They want to do stuff on the weekends. They're going to church more often. They said, you've changed their life. We wanted to give organizations and companies and just people, here's how we did specific things. And then they could think about it and go, man, I see what they did in my organization. If I did this, it would do that same thing and get to that result. So you don't have to do it the way we did, but you see how it worked and what happened. And then you can try to implement something on your own.
Bill had his positivity from his early days when he worked at Paper Route in Ohio, and he brought this with him to Mustang.
When I was doing my paper route in Cleveland, Ohio, because I just noticed that a lot of people didn't smile and didn't seem happy. And I just decided I was going to start smiling at everybody I met. And if nothing else, they were going to smile back. And for that second, they'd have a happy part of their day. And it just, for me, that started an attitude that I wanted to project to people. So I was just going to smile at everybody and see if I could change them a little bit.
You can learn more about Bill's unique approach to business and life and pick up his book at mustangthestory.com. Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley for California Life.
When it comes to luxury brands, Noel Schuh is a name you will want to remember. The young entrepreneur is only in his 20s and has already sold the most expensive bottle of champagne in history. Reporter Conchetta DeLuco has more.
Luxury wines, exotic travel, high-end clientele. I am sitting here with Noel Schuh, an impressive self-made millionaire by the age of 25. This is a pleasure and a treat.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. The first question we all want to know is, how did you do it? What have you been doing and how did you get into it?
Oh, well, I mean, everything kind of started out with jewelry. I always had a passion for a luxury brand. So started my own company when I was 22 in the Diamond District in New York, and did custom bespoke designing for high-class clientele in China. So this kind of evolved into, once you're dealing with jewelry, wine definitely comes into play.
But this young entrepreneur certainly isn't playing around. What later started as a personal hobby of educating himself about wine turned into a dream position as the head sommelier and managing partner at Prodigy Brands, where he successfully sold the most expensive bottle of champagne for $1.8 million.
Prodigy Brands prides itself on the Goutte de Diamant. So translated into English, that means taste of diamonds. So what happened was our champagne, we did a limited edition bottle. So our normal bottles are made with pewter labels, so we switched that with 18 karat white gold. And then on the regular bottles, there are Swarovski crystal, and we replaced that with a 19 karat diamond. So, I mean, that was a brainchild of Shami Shin, and we kind of used that to basically build up Prodigal Brand's reputation in the wine industry.
Have you ever tasted it?
Yes.
Is it good? It's probably delicious.
As one of the most well-regarded sommeliers in the world, Noel has cornered the market on importing California wines into China.
Yes.
How did you find that niche?
Well, basically what happens is that it's kind of going to play why there's so much California wine being imported into China, right? And that's because California has so much to offer, whether in terms of taste. Napa and Sonoma County Cabernet are world-renowned for their delicious taste, or in terms of investment and collectability. You know, California has many cult wines that do not fall behind the famous Grand Cru vineyards of France.
Aside from jeweler and master sommelier, Noel can now add author to his list of accomplishments with his new book, China Through a Glass of Wine.
It documents my travels all throughout China and uses that first-hand experience at its core. What I wanted to do was that I wanted to be one of the first pioneers that put China's wine industry on the map. And in between, there's a step-by-step guide on how to interact with the Chinese in terms of the business sense. There's recounting stories of how the Chinese rich, nouveau rich, indulge themselves that many have only heard rumors of, but I go actually into details of actual stories that have happened.
But you don't get an impressive resume like Noel's without a lot of hard work and discipline. Before he worked in the luxury brand business, he attended West Point Academy, where he became a Special Forces combat diver. And who does he thank for his success? His parents.
I think they really played a large role in me being in this industry. They always said that if you're gonna use all of your time in pursuit of a career, you might as well be the best, and it might as well be an enjoyable industry. And to me, what's more enjoyable than the wine industry?
Besides helping expand Prodigal brands, Noel is coming out with his own brand of wine and using his jewelry and wine expertise to help design the next record-breaking bottle of champagne.
We have the most expensive bottle of champagne in the world that sold for $1.8 million. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to re-break that record. So in the future, I've actually designed the bottle that we're going to be making, and actually making this bottle, where we're going to re-break our own record.
Bringing you the best of California, I'm Conchetta DeLuca with California Life.
Well, that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, just go to our website, californialife.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.